Think out of the box, it means to think innovatively. Ni ugutekereza mu buryo bufite creativity. Ibyo twita think. Someone can tell you think out of the box. Ni ngo gerageza ushake igisubizo twakoresha ahantu. Think the word of someone. Think the word of someone. Ni ukufana umuntu cyane. You like him or you admire the person, that is to think the word of someone. You can say, Mother, I think the word of you. Ndakwemera byatari, that is to think the word of someone. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Learning Fast. Ani kuri Iga VUBA ICYONGEREZA. We teach you in a way that helps you learn and start speak the English you are learning. Tukwigisha mu buryo wiga ugatangira kuvuga Icyongereza uri kwiga. Today we are going to learn some expressions from think. Uyu munsi tugiye kuba twareba ama expressions akomoka kuri think. I believe you are going to learn something new today. Ndizera yuko ugiye kwiga ikintu gishya uyu munsi. Now, before we dive into the lesson of today, I want you to know that if you need to learn Swahili, ukeneye kwiga Igiswahili, French, Igifaransa, Portuguese, Igiportugale, Spanish, Icyesipanyolo, and Kinyarwanda, we got you covered. Tukabikwigisha. Now, if you need to learn one of these languages, just let us know on our number. Watumenyesha kuri nimero yacu. And again, if you are in USA, Canada, Europe, or any part of the world, and you feel like you want to learn English, and you feel like you want to learn with us, we can teach you via Zoom. Namwe ukeneye kwigana natwe, waba uri muri Amerika, muri Canada, muri Europe n'ahandi hose ku isi, twakwigisha kuri Zoom. We have wonderful lessons just waiting for you. Dufite amasomo meza cyane agutegereje ngo uze uyige. Just you are the only one missing. Now, you might be the next person to be speaking English fluently and confidently. Ashobora kuba ari umuntu ugiye kuzajya uvuga Icyongereza udategwa ndetse wifitiye icyizere. Just get our number and hit us up. Now, let's start with the first one. The first one is think out of the box. Think out of the box. Niyo expression ya mbere tugiye kuba twaheraho. Think out of the box, it means to think innovatively. Ni ugutekereza mu buryo bufite creativity. Ibyo twita think out of the box. Ngo gutekereza uhanga udushya, kuzana ibisubizo bitari bihari, bringing new solutions that were not there. That is to think out of the box. Okay? Someone can tell you think out of the box. Ngo gerageza ushake igisubizo twakoresha ahantu. Think out of the box. Example can say, if we don't think out of the box, we'll never solve this problem. Iyo udatekereza mu buryo bw'ubuhanga udushya, ntabwo tuzigera dukemura iki kibazo. If you don't think out of the box, we'll never solve this problem. You can say, I like this company because they think out of the box. Nkunda iyi company kubera ko bahanga udushya. I like this company because they think out of the box. Another example, you can say, Rwanda is developing because leaders are thinking out of the box. Rwanda ruri gukura kubera ko abayobozi bari kugenda bahanga udushya. Rwanda is developing because leaders are thinking out of the box. That is the first one, to think out of the box. Now, let's see the other expression with think. Reka turebe in the expression ya think. In the expression tugiye gukurikizaho nivuga ngo think again. Think again nivuga ngo ongera utekereze. Reconsider, that is think again. Example, you can say, this could lead you to good opportunity. You need to think again about it. Ibi bishobora kugeza ku yandi mahirwe ukeneye kongera kubitekerezaho. That is to think again, no kongera gutekereza ku kintu. Another example, after thinking again, I'm going to do it different way. Nyuma yo kongera kubitekerezaho, ngiye kubikora mu bundi buryo. That is, think again. Now, let's see the next expression. Reka turebe indi expression ikomoka kuri think. I hope you are learning. But before I continue the lesson, I'm gonna ask you something. Share this lesson to someone who you know wants to learn English. Sangiza isomo umuntu uzi ko ashaka kwiga Icyongereza. It can either be on WhatsApp, Facebook, or the other platforms. Wayimusangiza kuri WhatsApp, kuri Facebook, ndetse n'ahandi, as long as you know that the person really wants to learn English. Igihe uzi ko umuntu akeneye kuba yakwiga Icyongereza. That is a tremendous support. You are supporting the person, and again, you are supporting us. Uri kumufasha natwe uri kudufasha. Next thing, like, give us a like to tell us that we need to make more videos like this one. Iyo duhaye like, utubwiye ngo keep going on with this kind of lessons. Mukomeze mudutegurira amasomo nkaya. That is the meaning of like. And again, comments of what you want to learn. Ugomba gutanga na comment ibintu wumva ukeneye kwa wakwiga. Dufite amaliste y'ibintu byinshi, but the more we get those comments, that is what we are going to teach you. Izo comment tugenda tubona, ibyo nibyo tubategurira, tukabibigisha, and you keep growing, you keep improving. Mugakura, mugakomeza kuba mwavuga Icyongereza. We are just here, a great team committed to help you learn and be able to speak. Turana turi itsinda ryiyemeje kubigisha ndetse mukamavuga Icyongereza nta kibazo. Let's see the next one. Next one is have another thing coming. Have another thing coming. Have another thing coming. Birasobanura ngo to be wrong about something. Ni ukwibeshya ku kintu. To be wrong about something. Have another thing coming. Bisobanura kwibeshya ku kintu. Example. Mushobora kuba mwasohokanye n'abantu, wagiye kubagurira, wajya kubona ukabona bari kurya cyangwa se bari kunywa nk'abicariye umwobo. Noneho ukababwira ngo if you think I'm gonna pay for all this, niba mutekereza ko ibi byose ngiye kubyishyura, if you think I'm gonna pay for all this, you have another thing coming. Mwibeshye, you're wrong. If you think I'm gonna pay all this, you have another thing coming. Niba mutekereza ko ibi byose ari bigiye kubyishyura, mwibeshye. That is, you have another thing coming. Mwibeshye. Another example, you can say, I had another thing coming when I built that place. Nanibeshye ubwo nubakaga hariya. I had another thing coming when I built that place. That is, have another thing coming. It's expression. Most people, when they are speaking English, they use these expressions. Iyo abantu bavuga Icyongereza bakoresha ama expressions ku buryo ushobora kusanzwe neza Icyongereza ntumve message neza y'ibintu bari kuvuga, kandi amagambo yose yakoresheje uri kuyumva. Cyangwa se bakaba bakoresha phrasal verbs cyangwa idioms, rimwe na rimwe you end up not getting the message, bikarangira utumvishe ubutumwa warugenewe. Let's see another expression. Now, do you need a book? Waba ukeneye igitabo cyo kugufasha kwiga Icyongereza? We have different books. Dufite ibitabo bigiye bitandukanye. We have this dialogue book. Dufite igitabo kirimo dialogue. This dialogue book, it's gonna help you to work on your communication. Igitabo gigufasha kuba wakumvikana n'abantu, gutanga ubutumwa, ukakira ubutumwa nta kibazo. Because these dialogues, the way they are prepared, uburyo ateguye, it's to help you to be able to speak English. Biteguye ku buryo byagufasha kuvuga Icyongereza. And we have a vocabulary book. Dufite igitabo kirimo inyunguramagambo. If when you are speaking, you get stuck, niba mu gihe kuvuga
ujya ubura inyunguramagambo wakoresha cyangwa se ukumva ziri kukubana nkeya, this vocabulary book, it's gonna help you with that. And again, we have verb book. Dufite igitabo kirimo inshinga guhera kuri A kugera kuri Z. Dufite kuva kuri A kugera kuri Z, izo nshinga zirimo nta kibazo. Ikindi nanone igitabo uburyo ari umwihariko kirimo regular verbs, irregular verbs, inshinga zikurikiza amategeko, inshinga zidakurikiza amategeko. And for every verb, kuri buri nshinga hakaba hariho urugero rw'uburyo ushobora kuhakoresha iyo nshinga. Why? Because you might know the verb but without being able to use it. Wamenya inshinga ntubashe kuwayikoresha. So we try to help you with that. Twagerageje kugufasha kuri ibyo. And when you are describing the actions, we use the verbs. Iyo dusobanura ibikorwa n'inshinga dukoresha, which is why you need this book. And if you are a beginner, niba uri gutangira kwiga Icyongereza, we have a book for beginners. Dufite igitabo cy'abatangizi. Or maybe you already know something. Ushobora gusanga hari ikintu uzi ariko ugasanga uburyo wizemo itangiro ntabwo ryagenze neza. This book is gonna help you. Iki gitabo cyagufasha because if you begin well, you are likely to end well. Iyo watangiye ikintu neza ukirangiza neza. And this book is gonna help you tremendously. Iki gitabo cyagufasha ku buryo butangaje. Now, we have more books. Dufite n'ibindi bitabo. If you just need one of our books, let us know on our number. Watumenyesha kuri nimero yacu. Ni ibitabo byubakitse neza, page kugera hafi 200. So, talk to us. Now, let's continue with our lesson. Reka dukomeze isomo ryacu.
Another expression is think long and hard. Think long and hard. It means to think carefully before reaching the decision. Nugutekereza witonze mbere yo kugera ku mwanzuro. That is think long and hard. Nugutekereza witonze mbere yo gufata umwanzuro cyangwa se mbere yo kugera ku mwanzuro. Think long and hard. Example. You can say, you should think long and hard before you lay him off. You should think long and hard before you lay him off. Ukwiye kumanza watekereza cyane mbere yuko umwirukana ku kazi. To lay off ni phrasal verb isobanura gukura umuntu ku kazi cyangwa se kumwirukana ku kazi. You should think long and hard before you lay him off. Let's see another one. You can say, I had to think long and hard before going to America. Nagomba gutekereza cyane mbere yuko mfata umwanzuro kujya muri Amerika. I had to think long and hard before going to America. That is, think long and hard. I hope you're learning. I hope you're growing. Let's see the next one. Reka turebe indi. Next one is can't think straight. Can't think straight. Ngo sindi kubasha gutekereza. Can't think straight. You can ask your child, why did you fail the exam? Kuki watsinzwe mu kizamini? Ashobora kugusubiza ngo, when I was in the exam, I couldn't think straight. Ubwo ndi mu kizamini ntabwo ndi gutekereza neza. When I was in the exam, I couldn't think straight. To think straight rero ni ukuri gutekereza neza, ibitekerezo biri ku murongo. That is think straight. Another example. Because he's a drunk, he can't think straight. Kubera ko yasinze ntabwo yabasha gutekereza neza. Because he's drunk, he can't think straight. Let's see the last example. Reka turebe urugero rwa nyuma kuri think straight. You can say, I'm starving that I can't think straight. Ndashonje cyane ku buryo ntabasha kuba natekereza neza. Ubundi bakunda kuvuga ngo ikirima ntikiri mu nda. Then, if you're very hungry, sometimes can be hard to think. Ushobora kuba byakugora kuba watekereza. Then that's why you can say, I'm starving. Ivuze ngo I'm starving, ni ukuvuga ngo inzara iranyishe cyangwa se ndashonje cyane. I'm starving that I can't think straight. Ndashonje cyane ku buryo ntabasha gutekereza neza. That is think straight. Let's see the next one. The next one is to think on your feet. To think on your feet, gutekereza ku birenge byawe, tubishatse kubishyira mu Kinyarwanda, ariko birasobanura ngo ni uguhita utekereza ikintu ugeze muri situation runaka. Okay? Ntabwo wari wabyiteguye, noneho bibaye ngombwa yuko ugomba gutekereza ugatanga igisubizo. Because I was a debater, ubundi nari umudebater, twakoraga ibintu by'amadeba, and a good public speaker. I was even a good public speaker. Nakoraga ibintu bya public speaking. And again, if you feel like you want me to train you about public speaking, I can do that. Ushaka ngutoze ibintu byo kuvugira mu ruhame, ibyo nabigufasha. So that's what I used to do. Ibyo nakoraga before I decided to start teaching. Mbere yuko mfata umwanzuro wo gutangira kwigisha Icyongereza. Then you can say, if you want to be a good public speaker, you have to train your mind to think on your feet. Niba ushaka umuntu mwiza ushobora kwavugira mu ruhame, ugomba kwitoza kuba watanga ibitekerezo byawe ako kanya utamanje kubitegura. Ubundi in public speaking, we have a prepared speech. Hari speech ushobora kuba watanze wamanje kuyitegura, but we even have impromptu speech. Tugira n'ama speech uba utigeze utegura. That is what we call impromptu speech. Ni speech ugira ahantu and then you have to improvise and give your speech. Okay? That is impromptu speech. Let's see another expression with think. Reka turebe indi expression ikomoka kuri. The next on the list is think the word of someone. Think the word of someone. Ni ukufana umuntu cyane. You like him or you admire the person. That is to think the word of someone. You can say, Mother, I think the word of you. Ndakwemera byatari. That is to think the word of someone. Bango uwo muntu umufata nkaho ari isi yawe. If you think the word of someone, uwo muntu yavuze ngo umufata nkaho ari yo si yawe. You can even use this for lovers. Iyi wayikoresha no ku bantu ukunda. You can say, I think the word of you. Mufata ko ari wowe si yanjye. I think the word of you. Another example, you can say, this teacher, children like her. Uyu mwarimu abana baramukunda. They think the word of her. Bamufata nk'ari si yabo. They think the word of her. That is think the word of someone. The last one is think the better of something. Think the better of something, it means to think that something is a wrong choice. Ni ugutekereza ko ikintu ari amahitamo mabi. Think better of something. Ni ukumva ko ikintu ayo mahitamo atari meza. Urugero, you can say, I want to buy a phone, but when I saw how crowded it was, I thought better of it. I want to buy a phone, but when I saw how crowded it was, I thought better of it. Ngiye gura telefone, ndebye ukuntu hari abantu benshi, mpita mbona ari amahitamo mabi, ndabyihorera. This is learning fast. Keep learning, keep growing. See you next time. Reka tuzabonane ubutaha.